their tails off on the glass.
The drive by Green. Outside for Bledsoe. Back to Green. Passes to Bledsoe. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Green. There's the 3. The shot misses. So
Bradley, it certainly seemed to be a...
Okay, guys. Tremendous work in the first half. These fans haven't had a thing to cheer about. Let's talk about how the basketball we could have asked for. Great movement, great passing, great...
And we welcome you back to start the... Some changes for Phoenix. Warren's checked in for Wright. Granger comes in for Brandon Knight. And it's Thornton in. Eric Bledsoe. So the Wizards 5 right now. Otto Porter Jr. out there with Humphries. Then it's Rasul Butler. Then it's Kevin Seraphin. And it's Sessions in at point. Porter passes to Sessions. Nailed from three-point land. Sessions has got 6 in the quarter. And Washington. Williams is checked in. And we watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, Phoenix just way behind.
I think for the Suns, they just haven't shown the kind of toughness and resilience I expected to see from them this year. Whenever they face some adversity, they haven't been able to fight through it.
Which is really the difference between good teams and great teams, Spark. There's always going to be adversity for everybody. It's how you fight through it that really defines who you are as a team.
And a wide open look for Thornton. And the Suns miss again.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
And Thornton, a 6'4" guard, but you'll never confuse him for a point guard. A volume shooter from the moment he takes the floor. He's looking to put points up in a hurry, and he can do just that.
Williams. Here's Seraphin. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like they're...
I like that shooting.
He'll head to the free throw line. John Wall's checked in for Williams. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime.
All right, you're up.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Knight. Bledsoe is out there with Brandon Knight. Then it's Green. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Wright in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. From deep, Green. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Green's got the first field goal here for Phoenix. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Here's Wall.
And Thornton, a streaky shooter from long range, but never shy from out there. I mean, in his career, almost half of his shot attempts have come from three-point territory.
With the floater, rebound Washington. Nene's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Williams. Elbow shot is on the way. That's good. Williams has got 27 points. And you can accuse Marcus Thornton of tunnel vision offensively. But one thing you like, he doesn't turn the ball over.
And for his size, Kevin, he's a really crafty finisher around the rim. I like to focus on what guys do. He's a scorer. He takes good care of the ball. Let's not worry about what he does. You got him there for that reason. He produces you that way. He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
And Wall kicks to Williams. Left side Williams.
Complete domination. What a game for Williams. He's got 27 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
Well, you got that right. You can tell he's on target because as soon as the ball leaves his hands, it looks like every single one of them is going in.
You know, sports medicine, really a key part to keeping NBA players on the court. It's getting so advanced, as are most things when it comes to performance and performance enhancement. But I read recently that they've discovered a new knee ligament. You'd think they'd have it all mapped out by now, but apparently not. They continue to make new discoveries. Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they need it.
And Wall kicks to Nene. Nene setting the pick for Williams. Back to Nene. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. And you look at the players around the league who've dealt with serious injuries over their careers. And then...
Let's go. You're up. My time.
The Suns have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Wall against Bledsoe. Here's Morris. Gortat with the rebound. Gortat's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Beal dishes to Nene. Can't connect from short range. So both teams making some changes here. Doris from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Washington's head coach said to his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Williams. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Guys, we'll see how Coach's direction pays off as this one winds down. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Pierce. Outside Williams. And there's the rejection. Granger against Bynum. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Washington called for the foul. You guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Wizards?
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Now, it seems to me that they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially at the offensive end, guys. Well, Danny Granger in his prime, a 25-point-per-game scorer and an all-star, but knee troubles have conspired to hold him back over the last couple of seasons. Well, still an effective role player, but just not the star that he once was.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Morris. Hits the outside fadeum points here in the second half.
Well, it's been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
You recall, back in 2005, Danny Granger slipped to 17th on draft night because of concerns about his knee. He made it 7 seasons before that became a hindrance. Now he's trying to overcome it in the latter stages of his career.
Williams inside the line. Rebound by the Suns.
Really high-quality shot there, just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
Granger kicks to Bullock, and he gets it to go. And Granger, one time the franchise player for the Pacers. But with their cap situation, Steve, the writing was on the wall.
Well, a new team in a new situation. And, you know, when healthy, Danny Granger is still an impact player. Really, at this stage of his career, though, he's best served in a reserve role.
Shots good by Williams.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
Granger outside.
You heard talk last year of the NBA perhaps considering adding a four-pointer as a shot. Something you only really see in celebrity games for charity. It would certainly have had a huge impact if it was implemented. I think that would be a reach, folks. Let's stay with the 3 points.
Clark, I'm guessing that wasn't the plan for the D on that trip.
And I'm agreeing with you there. Once they opened the lane up for him, that was a little emphasis on that finish.
Take what the defense gives you and then just power it home, right? Why not?
Nene setting the pick for Williams. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Williams has got 7 points for the quarter. And guys, to be clear, that 4-point line was really just something talked about, whispered about. No real traction, as this is even a remote possibility. At one point, however, the same was said about the 3-point shot, and now it's a huge part of the game.
I don't buy it, though, Kevin. I just can't imagine a 4-point shot. It would seem to destroy everything that had built up over the course of the game if you just allow a guy to shoot a half quarter for 4 points to win the game. I don't see this happening.
side, Williams. Got it. Good job in the low post. Williams has got 34.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Wizards.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
This win will give them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer.
Yeah, Steve. It'll mean a lot to them just the same, though. Anytime you go undefeated against an opponent, that's a sweet feeling.
It always takes someone stepping up, and that happened here as we got great numbers for John Wall. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone on his team on offense.
Warren's checked in for Markieff Morris. 43 seconds left in the game. And Sessions kicks to Williams. Clock at 6. He dishes it to Sessions. Not really his range, and it's off target. The Suns shooting for the game at 42%.